Afterwards, Lloyd and the others contacted the Arkansas and worked out their plans for the preview performance. As a result, Lloyd and Elie are going to take care of the security activities inside the theater on the appointed day. As for Randy and Tio, it's decided that they are going to be on standby outside the theater. Then on the day of the preview performance, seems that even Mayor McDowell came. Now that I think about it, he said this time he was giving complete support to the new piece. It's because my grandfather has been an Arc-en-Ciel fan since the very beginning. It seems he's even looking forward to Rixia's debut a lot. I hope I'll be able to live up to his expectations. More importantly, is something going to happen like the person called Yin said? I don't know. However, I think the possibility is high. Although I think Miss Elie should be alright since the first Crown Division is vigilating? Never heard that word before. I see. Well, more than that, was it really okay not telling Miss Elie what happened? I think that the Troop Master thinks the same. It's okay. I only want for Miss Elie to shine without any unnecessary worries. That's all of our desire. You really like Miss Elie. Why so much? I was quite forcibly invited into this troop. However, I'm happy. After all, until I came to Crossbell, I only walked a path that was designed for me. Therefore, I was really charmed watching her acting. So there exists a person who can shine so brightly and looks upward like this, I thought. Maybe because she was so unreachable, I ended up admiring her. Miss Rixia. But it's not that she's unreachable, right? It's true that this time your role was that of the Silver Princess. Perhaps it's a role which shines by receiving the radiance of the Sun Princess. However, even from inexpert eyes, I think that's the quality of yours and Miss Elia's acting will be individual. I'm sure that one day you will shine, as you yourself. Will it be so? Yeah, I think that's the very motive why Miss Elie invited you to join. In this case, we also hit a wall, but somehow we managed to arrive here. We'll resolve it for sure. Therefore, we want you to do your best with all your strength, too. Yes. Then it's time for me to go. Mr. Lloyd, Miss Elie, please do your best. Yeah. You too. Well then, should we be on standby in a different place somewhere until the play starts? What's wrong? Honestly, should I say that you're ill-mannered right because of your unawareness, or... It's nothing. More importantly, you went and clearly made a promise. This case, we must absolutely solve it, okay? Yeah, it goes without saying. Everyone, sorry to have made you wait. Starting now, we will raise the curtain to Arc-en-Ciel's new production, Golden Sun, Silver Moon. Please enjoy the show until the end. The country of Ra, an ancient kingdom that prospered greatly under the blessing and love of the goddess of the heavens. Since ancient times in Ra, the princess was decided by dancers called princesses. The princesses, carrying the will of the goddess, made known to the world the righteousness of that government by competing at the Star Shrine. However, many ulterior motives were involved, and influential people supported different princesses, like they were competing with each other. In this situation, at the Star Shrine, the Sun Princess was the greatest admired dancer of that time. Don't try that at home, folks. If you're like me, you'd burn the place down. Has it started? Anyway, the excitement is amazing. I would have liked to watch it too, if possible. I envy the First Division people. However, although such an amazing play is going on before their eyes, they have to vigilate. Yeah. I should look up and see if that actually is a word. On the contrary, isn't that harsh? You may be right. Let's start patrolling the theater inside, too. Since the 1st Crime Division men are doing it, let's not look at the audience seats. Yeah, right. This is Lloyd speaking. Can you hear me, you two? Yeah, I hear you. Seems it started. Yeah, we will now begin patrolling inside the theater. You keep watching the theater perimeter. Roger. Since I did us the favor to come too, we're perfectly fine here. I see. If there's a strange guy, I'll contact you. Don't be charmed by the play and let the First Division guys find him, okay? Yeah, I know. Let's begin patrolling. First of all, let's confirm if everything is alright by talking to the theater staff while patrolling. Understood. So... Okay, one guy. The performance has started without incident. Seems nothing happened. No suspicious person was found. Should I be somewhat relieved for that, for the present? There's a guy back here. Appears that the performance has started. Be nice if nothing happened. Nothing wrong with the S seats. Since Detective Dudley is here, we might not have to worry about this area. Yes. Let's try patrolling somewhere else. No dialogue from them. Look inside here, too. Hey, there's Mayor McDowell. These are the special guest seats. They're only uniformed policemen, but we'll be alright. There's also Mr. Ernest's grandfather's guard. You know something happened. I think you could deal with it efficiently. Is that so? So, that's three exclamation points we've checked. Oh, we can do this one. Seems there's nothing out of the ordinary. At any rate, Miss Elie is really incredible. You're right. Let's go away. If we keep looking like this, we might end up watching till the end. You're right. Doesn't seem it came outside the theater. Let's leave the outside of Randy and Tio and focus on the scene. So is it just the two guys there, or...? All the artists have entered the backstage. Now it's the real deal. I'll pray for their success too. Customers, please refrain to enter while the stage is under operations. Seems a lot of men from the First Division stationed in the backstage. Should be alright leaving this area to them. Let's focus on patrolling the inside of the theater. Okay. Well, it looks like Act 1 has ended. Thus, the Sun Princess, supported by the Light Tribe, had to be opposed. A new princess announced her candidacy. Her name was the Moon Princess. Splitting the power of Ra in two, she was a dancer supported by the Darkness Tribe. Foreshadowing. familiar? They're trying to make that obvious, I swear. Act 2 has begun, eh? Looks like Rixie is doing her best. Yeah, she was clapped a lot. Let's try doing another round of patrol. Yeah. Seems fine here. However, Detective Dudley is impressive. He's so close to the stage, and it seems he's not slacking on patrolling. Yeah, it seems he's got an iron will. Nothing wrong here. Anyway, Rixie is really amazing. She's completely in sync with Miss Elie. She truly looks like a moon princess clad in silvery light. Nothing out of the ordinary. Though it looks like the policeman's attention has become a little vague. I can understand them since they're looking at the play. Finally, Act 2. It's Miss Rixia's debut play. I'm sure she'll be alright, no matter what they say. After all, she's a talented person who that Miss Elie chose. Thank you for your hard work, patrolling work. The play is in Act 2. It looks like it's proceeding smoothly. It's such a success, I can't wait for the public performance. My, hiding pastries once again in such a place. Miss Plie's bad habits can't really be fixed. I remember a plie. I remember what Rixia's last name was, but I don't think it was plie. Seems the linemen from the first division should be alright leaving this area to them. Let's focus on patrolling the inside of the theater. And then when we go out here, it should trigger the next part if this is consistent. Act 2 is ended, eh? Yes, it seems things are getting exciting. Was it by a whim of the goddess, or perhaps by a mischief? The Sun Princess learned that the Moon Princess was her own younger sister, separated at a tender age. But the Moon Princess, not knowing this, only faced her sister with an icy, hostile disposition. The worried Sun Princess, after hiding her true identity by donning white clothing and a mask, called the Moon Princess to the forest ruins. It was the secret place where the very young sisters once happily played in. Act 3, it's the turnaround point, eh? At any rate, the reacting has been amazing. So the reactions, I think it's supposed to be. Yes, I think that the degree of perfection of this play is that much high. Hope that it ends like this without anything happening. Yeah, even though we wouldn't be able to catch the culprit, it would be the best. You can't even see the stage. It's getting exciting. Who could have thought that the plot had them be sisters? I wonder what's going to happen now. Like, I figured sooner or later they'd actually show you the frickin' stage, but yeah. We mustn't. You're right. We must focus on patrolling. Even Dudley is getting drawn in. It looks like that even Detective Dudley is interested in the play. Although it appears he's not neglecting his job. I can understand him. There's probably no person whose heart won't be moved by looking at an Arc-en-Ciel play. Seems alright. Including the policeman, it seems that Mr. Ernest is being vigilant to the perimeter. That's right. Let's hit the east side, and then we will fall back as per usual. Sweet to see Dudley from a different direction. There's nothing strange at all here. Play is going on, not a soul can pass. Play was exciting. Most important thing is that the invited guests enjoyed themselves. Some time ago, I felt like I heard a thud sound coming from the dressing room. It's probably my imagination. Appears I've unintentionally become oversensitive, too. Well, let's go see if there was a thud over here. Okay, let's try to finish this off now. Act 3 is over. Final act starts. A dreadful dramatic intrigue which once separated the very young sisters. While knowing that truth in the end, the sisters decided to fight with each other. The reason was because they were each princesses. Dancing itself was their everything. Only one of them could become the Shrine Maiden Princess, who could carry the will of the goddess. Feeling affection for each other and with the complication of having fallen in love with the same person. Their competitiveness went further, like it burned with intense sympathy toward a rival rarely to be met with. The two princesses who hid all that in their hearts tonight went down into the Star Shrine. Phew. Appears that the preview performance will end somehow safely. We couldn't even find someone suspicious in the places we patrolled. Mr. Lloyd, Miss Elie! Manager Balsamo. Is something wrong? Well, there's been a customer who's been acting suspiciously for a bit, and moreover, this customer wasn't even in the guest list. Where did he go? Above the stairs on the right, in the back. Seems he's silently looking at the S-seats section. Understood. We'll go check immediately. Manager, please stay here on standby. Yes. Please hurry. A suspicious guest? No way. Don't look at the play, go to the right stairs. What? That person is... Jeez, why Dudley has to be here on such a place? I'm waiting in a good spot where I can get my long-awaited scoop. And yet, if I press the shutter, it seems he would notice me. Miss Grace. Lloyd. And Elie, too. What are you doing here? That's what we'd like to say to you. Miss Grace, why are you here? You weren't invited, right? Actually, I have my reasons. I tried using an underhanded trick. An underhanded trick? Keep it a secret, okay? I, sneakily slipped among this cleaning service people. Why did you do such a thing? Because the tickets we received for collecting data were taken by all the other journalists. I wanted to see the preview performance no matter what, but I was following another story. I couldn't help but sneaking in here, right? Listen now. What a troublemaker. Hey, more importantly, why don't we see the play together from here? It's the long-awaited climax. If you don't watch it, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. You could watch the public performance, right? More importantly, is it true that your motive is only that? Don't tell me you were the one who sent the threatening letter. Threatening letter? What are you talking about? Well, I think about it. When I sneaked in, I spotted Dudley and the First Division guys, and I was surprised. Is it connected to that, perhaps? She doesn't seem to be the one. Yes, you're right. Even someone like Miss Grace won't go to such lengths. Even someone like me, you say? Aren't you being a bit rude there? Well, really, arriving to the point of sneaking in to collect data. By the way, before you said you were following another story. What kind? Can't tell you. Don't tell me the First Division is here because it's surveilling him. Damn. And I thought to have been the only one to notice. Are you talking about Yin? Yin? What's that? A word which is somehow connected to the threatening letter you said before. No? Miss Grace, please tell us what you know, or else I'm gonna drag you away from here. Wait a moment, Lloyd, you're so heartless. Aren't you and me buddies? What I want now is a clue, even a small one. So please tell us. You're serious, eh? However, would it be alright talking about all this in front of Elie? What do you mean? Is something wrong with me? Steel yourself, okay? The story I was following is a sinister rumor related to the mayor's first secretary. What? He's called Ernest? He's considerably dangerous. It appears he's misappropriating as he pleases the office funds in secret from the mayor. It also appears that he recently had secret talks with the Empire faction congressman and they're scheming something. Trying to kill the mayor, perhaps? He wouldn't go so far, right? Lloyd? What if, in these circumstances, Grandfather were to be killed by someone? The culprit could disguise himself into someone else, not even caring about eyewitnesses. That's the plan. What? This is the policeman who was in the special guest seats. What the heck are you doing here? What? We'll talk later. Elie, rush past him. Yes. Grandfather. Damn, even a handgun? This is... What the hell happened? Who could have thought you would have appeared in a place like this? Good grief, what a chance the goddess gave me. Mr. Ernest, why? Why all of this? You who's respected my grandfather, why? Elie, I'm the same as you. I was considerably fed up with the situation too. In the end, to change something, all one can do is obey those stronger than him. That's exactly why I acted. For that reason you assumed Yin's name and sent Miss Elie that threatening letter? Making us believe Yin had appeared, you plotted the mayor's assassination. So that's how it is. You've played quite the game with us, huh? Even if you're from the 1st Crime Division, in the end, you're nothing more than an incompetent detective. Ravash, Heiwei, and even the real Yin or whatever, they were all nothing more than dancing in the palm of my hand. Put your gun down slowly. It can still end as an attempted murder. That's my line. The life of this old geezer as state representative. I can put an end to it in front of your eyes, you know. Stop. You don't want to show that granddaughter there the moment her grandfather kicks the bucket, right? Will you line up against that wall and get out of my way? What are you planning? The moment you escape from this place, you'll have nowhere to run. Shut it, just do as I say. Very well. Then I'll return him. Grandfather, wait. I won't let you get away. Shit, what's with that abnormal speed? Randy, Tio, Mayor's secretary is coming your way. He's the true culprit. Arrest him. Yeah. I don't understand very well, but roger. We can hear Zeit bark. What's going on? Just a simple case of police brutality, Randy. Looks like he's the real culprit behind the series of events that happened. Randy, Tio. Thank goodness you caught him. Yeah, he had a gun in hand, so I knocked him out. Good call. That aside, why are Lloyd and the 1st Crime Division's Four Eyes in a suit here? Who are you calling Four Eyes in a suit? You people, what's the meaning of this? You even got backup here. What exactly were you planning to do? Well? Quick, shoot him in the back! What the? He can still move? As if this could be my end. I am the next term's mayor. If I have the chairman... Quick, Zeit. Bite his throat out. Zeit. That wolf, huh? A distinguished service. Good grief, he took the spotlight from us. No, I'll be the one to. When did she... We must always be on guard. So you guys, would... I don't know what he's trying to say here. Would you just do as you're supposed to? Let go of me. I'm definitely... I'll definitely be the next mayor! Amazing. Impressive. Grandfather, thank goodness you regained consciousness. Yes, it was no big deal. A troubling thing has happened, but now I will see the play with my own eyes. This is my way of repaying respect to the people of Arc-en-Ciel. Grandfather, we aren't worthy of those words. So I have no idea what they're saying here, but... Okay, this is supposed to be the Crossbell Times, I think, that kind of talks about stuff. Right there you can see Zeit mauling the hell out of him. And I call that a happy ending. Dear me, it's become quite the incident. About this time, most of the citizens should be in an uproar, right? It is an assassination attempt of the mayor during the debut of the Arc-en-Ciel New Peace, after all. This is like the ultimate scandal. The fact that there are many sympathetic opinions for the mayor was consoling, but... in the end, won't the name of the Empire faction Congressman Ernest had ties with come to light? It'll probably be controlled. Moreover, as one would expect, wasn't the assassination attempt the act of that private secretary bastard going wild? Maybe. As far as the Empire faction is concerned, there should almost be no merit in assassinating the mayor. However, there could be the possibility of this being used as an attack material towards the Republic faction, which has ties with the Heiyue, who trained the assassin called Yin. Indeed. But the private secretary, somehow he seemed kind of strange. Like he had lost his sanity, or like he was out of control. I thought the same. Seems the First Division has done the investigation, but in the end I wonder what happened. Seems that he isn't in condition he can speak due to confusion. Chief. You mean he isn't in a mental condition that they can do an inquiry? Yeah, since they aren't making any progress, it seems they're sending him temporarily to a detention house. Appears they want to get the help from a counselor of the Church of St. Ursula Hospital. I see. At any rate, aren't you guys quite the big stars? When today I went to headquarters, that fox praised you with a wheedling voice. What? It's hard to imagine a scene. That's quite the delightful news. Not only the fox, the entire police was. Well, the First Division is complicated, but I'm sure that their opinion about you has changed a little. You should be happy. I see. We can't really be happy. When you think about Milady... And she's back home, it looks like. No way. Going back from tomorrow is too early. What? They're just a bruise and a sprain. I even rested for 5 days. It was enough to be able to recharge my batteries. Please don't joke around. Such a thing happened and you lost your private secretary. You must take it easy and rest. The fine anniversary festival is coming closer. There's a mountain of work to do. I can't abandon my role of mayor for a little thing like this. A little thing like this? Grandfather, aren't you in pain and mortified? You've been betrayed by Mr. Ernest, who you favored that much. And yet, why? If I told you that what happened didn't shock me, I'd be lying. If you've heard, it seems he has been embezzling the office funds for a long time. Because of that, maybe he went berserk because he was mentally cornered. In that regard, I think I'm also responsible for having not been able to notice. Grandfather. However, I am a politician. I have sworn to serve Crossbell State for its present and future. No matter what happens, I have no other choice aside from accomplishing my public duties. It's something imposed on me. Sorry, Elie. Even 10 years ago, I couldn't stop Ryan, your father. And then even my daughter, your mother, ended up leaving. Then as always, though I'm powerless, I keep doing what's needed as Crossbell Mayor. I assume that's what he's trying to say there. No doubt you hate me, right? No way, you're my pride, Grandfather. I occasionally keep in contact with Father and Mother. It's sad, but I'm overcoming it. Elie, originally I joined the police because I wanted to help you in a different way. I believe that would have been good for Crossbell, too. However, this happened. Mr. Ernest isn't here anymore. As I thought, I will retire from the police and help... Don't say nonsense. I can't really do the loud voice at the moment, so yeah. Grandfather? If you regretted the road you've chosen, then you should return home immediately. However, this is not the case, right? Still, changing your road would be rude to many people. To your colleagues, to me, and above all, to you yourself. You needn't concern about me. I don't have only one private secretary. Push come to shove, even Mr. Helmer can help me. My time to retire from the mayoral elections has just gone a little further. Well, my comfortable retirement is only receded by 5 years. Therefore, you have to fulfill the path you've chosen, at least until you can be satisfied with it. To me, that would become the best of the encouragements. Grandfather, to begin with, if you hadn't acted in this incident, I probably wouldn't be alive. Be proud with what you do and how you've grown. Then you'll shine even more, improving yourself. Like in the new piece of the Arc-en-Ciel. Yes, Grandfather. Elie McDowell. Tomorrow, I will return to my post and strive even more at my duties. I don't know how to express my thanks. If things continue to proceed in that direction, it'd be quite troublesome. We were almost suspected of the attempted assassination on the mayor, because of your connections with the Republic faction congressman. The one who whispered my name to that secretary was Hartman, the Empire faction chairman. Most likely he heard it from the Revache president. Yes, you're probably right. Though I didn't think the secretary would go as far as planning an assassination. Even so, there's no mistake that his objective was to damage the Republic faction through us. What an unfortunate city. That aside, don't lump us together. It's troublesome for me. My, how cold. Well, our ties with the congressman can be cut any time we feel like it. As we previously communicated, our offensive will be after the anniversary festival. As for the final festival day setup, we'll leave that to you, Master Yin. Very well. It's time. I'm going. A fandom person as usual. But time, huh? I wonder just what it is time for. Doing that in broad daylight, wow. And there you go. So yeah, if you played Cold Steel 2, you would recognize Rixie has all those moves that were used in the fight, all the moon imagery that was in the entire scene with the dance. Like, they literally had her stay in front of a moon, like, during her S-break. At least they didn't really keep you in suspense for very long. You're early, Rixia. Miss Elie. What, was the afternoon practice so fun for you? I may be quite a dance freak, but... could you have the disposition too? No way. I don't really have the confidence I'll ever reach your level. You say that, and yet you've been so high in spirit for the preview performance. Your acting was good. Finally, you're becoming a rival for me. Miss Elie, if that's true, I owe everything to you. To you who showed the light to me, who knew only the path I had inherited. And this time I guess I should be grateful to them too. It's nothing. In today's practice, you're going up to the end of the third act, right? I'll do my best and perform with you. Haven't you got plenty to go? Really, I can't lose to you. Alright, until next month's official public performance, I'll improve the scene 100-fold. Follow me, Rixia. Yes, Miss Elia? And that's the chapter end. So I don't know if 14's the max that you can get. Wow. I have to be like on the precipice of leveling up. So yeah, I hope it was 8 plus 6, otherwise I missed more crap. Shaking off confusion unlocked. But yeah, I have to figure out how I'm going to break this up. It may end up being 2 videos, even though one of them is probably just going to be me running around the theater with a ton of scenes. I don't know. Anyway, that is it for now, folks. I am the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.